Hi guys. Yesterday somebody said something about Windows and VMware on Windows 11, and that triggered me. Oh my god, haven't been in Windows 11 for 3 months. So let's boot it up. I've done my diligence, I've done my updates. We're up to date. Yay, right? And then of course you reboot always. I've done also an update of VMware Pro, I think it's called. Let's see what the names are about VMware Workstation. And before maybe we go here, let's what is launchable. I think we'll launch all kinds of websites. So let me get to the business at hand, which is ArcoLinux seed host. That's the fastest way to get the ISO in. Voila. Ready to get the latest of, for instance, ArcoLinux XS. It doesn't have to be XL always. So this is the version, VMware Workstation 16 Pro, and all the builds and all that. That's the date. So I've all the updates in from today, and also the update from VMware. Tip for the users is CCleaner from piriform.com. CCleaner, that's running here as well. And I have an AVG antivirus security even paid, right? It was a action Blue Monday or Black Friday or whatever they call it, right? I said, okay, why not? So we're gonna make a new one. This is the home. Create a new virtual machine. Typical recommended. Next. I will install the operatings later. Nope. I'm gonna get the download, which is this one. It's in already. Open. Next. Linux 64-bit school. And we're gonna say it's gonna be XS with tab always in short terms. XS, XS, LTS, XL, and D and B's, right? Last letters to keep things short. 30 would be enough. Customize hardware, better do that. So more gigabytes of memory. Processors, I just have the one, but I can give 8 or so to the system. And then all the rest, memory, all the rest is okay, I believe, if I remember correctly. Now, I have a what if now. How was it again to tell this guy to be a BIOS or a UEFI thing? I'm not sure if I can set it here. Maybe I should set it later on. So we have this, then edit virtual machine, because there was this options, I believe. Enhance keyboard. Power, shared, snapshots, projects, access control, VMware tools. Here we have it. The last one, remember, Eric, last one. Okay, enable secure boot. So that's it. I want to have a UEFI test. So the most recent computers will have this as support. What we're doing is sandbox, right? It might not work because of the fact that it's not real metal. Power on this virtual machine. What's this? Click in the virtual screen to send keystroke, blah, blah, blah. I guess I say I finished installing. And then full screen. Remember, on VMware, there's this alias. So to avoid problems, the service is not enabled, right? But you can always install applications without them running, like a folder, a text, or it doesn't really matter, right? Anything. If it's supposed to be a service and you're not starting it, there will be no effect. So normally we get a smaller screen. We'll see on Windows 11 with this VMware, we get indeed a smaller screen. And Ctrl-Alt-T, there is an alias, and I'm still QWERTY now. I believe it's SV. Sudo systemctl enable now VM tools D service, or you remember that one, or you say SV, right? And then we have, well, the system knows, oh, there is 1920 on 1080 S pixels. Maybe a quick repetition for many people, right? Two options. Easy installation, please do. If you don't, if you can't make it to the end of the installation with an advanced, right? So easiest way is always this one, because in the other way you need to know things, you need to have some knowledge about how everything works and etc. There's a lot of choices, and that's why we've called it advanced. Here, this is the normal general walkthrough that every Linux operating system gives you. Some names, and off it goes, it's finished. So this one gives you more flexibility, but with flexibility comes more difficulty, and that's always the balance, right? Between providing more and more tools will give more and more questions. So if you know what all these applications are and what they do, fine. Otherwise, please take the easy installation, which personally I do. And then I run the ArcoLinux Nemesis script later on, to be found on the github.com/ericdubois. So it is handy, right? It is handy, like, for instance, my current love, right? I have XFCE and I will have LeftWM on the fly in the same time. Lots of things that maybe you're a gamer, so Steam is here, but TweakTool is already there. So we did add them to the list, so to make you aware that, hey, what you see is what you get. That's also a very important thing to remember. So this will be installed, right? We've just added these things to give you an ArcoLinux page. So you know, okay, this is what we bring to the table amongst other 200 other packages, which would be too much, right? But choices, wallpapers, SDM themes, such things. And then the general stuff from Linux, communication, connecting remotely. This I let you just scroll through, decide what you want. TTF, I can only advise you to play with fonts, because we look all the time on fonts, and fonts either break or make your design. So why not change from time to time? This is a new little guy, the latest, newest audio player. Just noticed that, but the last month we've added more 40 or 50 to the Calamaris choices, which, right? Which is which? That's what you're gonna find out when you go to PAMAC or you Google a little bit and see what is Nautilus actually. It's a file manager. You knew that already, but okay. So learn, Google some terms, and know what you like. Okay. This is something I select, and the beta testers. We want to have Discord. We want to have a browser. We want to make screenshots. We want to see what's in our Git, so the Git history, compare stuff, make this video with simple screen recorder, have an editor, talk to each other, and then search through files, the content of files. The same as rip grep. Belgian, fine, choose, drop down, choose whatever you want to have. I have no preference. You decide what you think is best for you, and make up your own opinion of what is best. Over the years, it's not over the weeks, it's over the years that you know which file system actually is best. Voila, it's installing. I don't know, I remember something about being sluggish or something on Windows 11. I have not had the feeling yet, but then again, right? See your hardware. I've given lots of power to the virtual machine and lots of memory to it. And it all matters. I can make this machine die on 1 GB of RAM. And yeah, then of course I'll say, ooh, it's sluggish. So it all matters what hardware you have. This is my machine, my ISO builder. So a very strange thing because maybe people will say, what? He's on his ISO builder? Do we have something? No internet. So this is the XS version. So there is just no browser. Otherwise, I would go to the internet. Luckily, I can just quickly do this. And why is this happening, guys? Think database file does not exist. Use to download. Look what you can do. In the meantime, while installing Firefox, put this behind it and that's it. So it's going to get the database in and in the same time. Now, Firefox. So on the fly on this machine, I've got internet. And all I wanted to say is that ArcoLinux.com, we have a few articles that matter. And that's these guys. Most frequent asked questions, how to burn it, Calamares questions, what scale, to information about VirtualBox, and this is it, right? This is what I wanted to get to. And of course, the others are important as well. But this happens, well, or happened a few seconds ago. I pushed out the ISO builder and I pushed in Windows 11. And I'm still on the same computer. But now I can enjoy the best computer in the house, basically, because this is the last build or the last best CPU, most RAM, etc. And an NVIDIA card, 2000 something. We could actually, I don't know if we almost done here. What will INCI say, right? Will it pass through or not? Will it give anything? VMware? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So it doesn't give us what's beneath VMware. So the hardware, the motherboard that I have, that's okay. A neat little application. If we're on Windows, neat little application is Specky. Students need to know this. Specky, which provides you in a very simple and clean way what I have as hardware. It takes a while to click and all that, but okay, as long as it's free, right? Yes, I want to keep. Yes, install. On my other screen, yes, installer. He's still busy anyway. Install on this screen. And now you know what I'm working on. Up, back to this screen. So this is one of the and a CPU that's in the mid-range, maybe upper mid-range when I bought it, right? In the meantime, it's old. 32 gigabytes dual channel, so I could have given more. And an Asus Tech Prime Z490. And here we have the name RTX 2060 or 2060. And a 1 terabyte, right? Samsung SSD. Yeah, true. So my ISO builder is one of 2 terabyte. So this one, the Windows 11, is one of 1 terabyte. That's why. Yep. The ISO builder gets more gigabytes, simple as that. Well, terabyte, actually. Well, little tips for Windows. And then we restart our machine. Immediately we go to left of them. No, it's okay. Doesn't feel sluggish to me. It's fine, right? We did the making it bigger, right, was on the live system. It was not on the real system. This is the real system. So I do it again. And then, sure, there's an update, I guess. There always updates. This is Arch. Ah, true. We've fixed that in Calamars that we update our systems immediately. So voila, done. But log out, left WM. Are you there, my friend? Are you there? Or is it a she? I don't know. This I don't like, this I don't like. Super C by, I know my keyboard shortcuts, and then LT up the. Update all the themes. I like to have installation of DB Nemesis, that's the one I'm using currently now. Install me DB Nemesis. He's gonna download it. I'm gonna activate it. And that's it. Now there's a connection with GitHub. So it all needs to work, right? Communication, the speed, it's not up to us. It's up to GitHub for sure. And let's apply now DB Nemesis. This is my primary look at the moment, and Super Shift R is gonna reload things. Let's Super X this and log out because the border was not applied. That's better. Wait a moment. We can make mistakes, right? Oof. This is the virtual machine. I was completely, where is this? Where am I? Okay, Windows 11 still. Oh my God, right. There is something with coloring, whatever it is. This is not supposed to be. I remember. Just have to click here. True. If you click here, you get another wallpaper, the colors come in. No, it's not. It's not. So there is something strange with that theme going on. LT update. So that's something to investigate for sure. How's the LT install DB Sci? Also just DB is there as well. And then LTA DB. That's better. So whatever code we're missing with the borders, we should investigate. But anyway, it all works nicely and fine. Doesn't feel slow at all when I click and do things. So Super Shift Enter is here, Control F is there, Super X, Control T, Super T, Control Enter, fine, it goes up. Oh, all good. So there you go. Was my Windows 11 test. See you back in June, my friend. Maybe I have time for you then. And then, voila, we're out of Windows 11 and back to the ISO builder. All right, just where do I stop this thing? Here. Bye.